In today's video, I wanted to respond to your stories and your comments on my anti-MLM videos, and that's what I wanted to do today. And I'm actually recording from my home because I'm actually home at a normal hour when the sun is still out and all is good. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna there's really no structure to this video today, so it's gonna be a little back and forth of comments, stories, that sort of thing. So the first comment is about the background noise, of course, and it's from Lena NYX. They said, totally off topic, but the background noise. Oddly enough, I find it kind of comforting. I used to live near a highway, so it's kind of nostalgic for me, LOL. Love the informative video, by the way, keep them coming. Your comment was so sweet. You really didn't have to be that nice, but thank you. Then the next set of comments, I just want to preface it with, it was from my anti-MLM LuLaRoe video, and I will be redoing that video and also doing a follow-up because that video was complete and total trash. It did not look that bad on my computer, but as soon as I uploaded it onto YouTube, it looked terrible. So, but there was a part in the video where I talked about Deanne, who is, the person in charge of LuLaRoe, and I did not know the following in the comment thread. There was someone named Whitney Nicole who commented and said, her story is made up. It's changed a few times and it is her sister's story allegedly and she stole it. Then Lisa McDonald said, yes, I heard an entirely different version too. Her sis went on to start her own clothing MLM, Agnes and Dora. I'm going to look into this because I did not know that. So thank you for that insight. That was a great comment. The next set of comments is kind of, I guess, all put into one because they were all after the other, so it's just much easier for me to go off of that. Anyway, so here's the thread. There was a person named Spoonie Justice Warrior who said MLMs target disabled women as well. It's disgusting. JCast23 said they target working moms for being away from their kids and stay-at-home moms for not making money. You can't win as a parent. These are actually both true, and thank you for pointing that out. I didn't put that in my video, which I will start putting it in future anti-MLM videos, only because I just completely forgot to put it in my video, so thank you. Then there was this kind of funny comment. Actually, let's be real, it was funny. From Stacy7742, she said, am I the only one who hates the word boss babe? I'm not going to lie to you guys, I truly did like this word before every single MLM took over the word. That's just me being honest with you guys. What cracked me up was a person by the name of Happy Gnosis commented on it and said, I run my own business. Calling me boss babe gets you a punch in the teefs. I have to say, I appreciate you using the word teefs. I thought that it was just me and a small group of my friends using this term, but I actually say this to my one dog Lily all the time because when she lays down, especially when she lays down upside down, you can see like a little bit of her teeth, which I'll post a picture here. And when I saw that word teefs, it just reminded me of my dog. I know that it's kind of weird that it reminded me of my dog, but I really appreciate that you use that word. All right, moving on. Now moving on to Miss Pure J, 313. They love targeting military spouses overseas. There are very few jobs available for civilians on bases, and lots of countries do not let citizens of other countries take jobs from their citizens. If you want to try to get a work visa every 3 or 4 years, have fun, but don't count on it. There were so many Mary Kay ladies on base, it was nuts. I can't even imagine how many Mary Kay ladies were on base. And also, just to add to, if you or your spouse are military or have served in the past, thank you so much for serving and thank you so much for protecting the freedoms that we have. Going back to the targeting disabled people, this next comment was very sad for me to read because I actually have seen this happen, and it is true that uplines will tell people to go onto Facebook groups, whether it's something that you like, enjoy, whatever, and try to befriend people that are in that group because they will be potential recruits. I never went into any groups of any chronic illnesses. I actually have a medical condition, so if anyone did this to me, I would be extremely, extremely upset. But here's a comment. Princess JJ17 said, "The way MLMs target sick people is the work of the devil. Countless MLM Huns join chronic illness groups. Often they use a fake recovery story that is vague and encourages people to ask questions. Then they PM anyone interested and try and force vitamins and supplements on them. Plexus, It Works, and Herbalife, and any CBD MLM," which if you guys watch my previous videos, you know that I own a CBD store and brand. So CBD MLMs, I will be covering them. They really grind my gears. But anyway, and any CBD MLM tend to be the worst offenders. The most messed up thing is when I turn them down, I trick them into contacting me to get screenshots so they can be booted by the admin. They will tell me, "Well, if you won't invest the $70 for a bottle of 30 vitamins, then you must enjoy being sick. You obviously just don't want to get better. F off, Karen. I have lupus. I'm not even supposed to have half this stuff in the vitamin because it will make me sicker. You would know that if you actually researched the disease you faked having to make sales. It's sick." Princess JJ17, I want to tell you that I do have a friend who has lupus and she struggles with it daily, so I want to tell you that you are a warrior, and anyone who comments on my things that have any sort of medical condition, same goes for you guys as well. Unfortunately, this does happen in the MLM industry, and I'm so sorry that it does. It's very sad. Next comment, I actually agreed with this comment and I had a correspondence with them in the comment section, but I will also add my opinion and my take on it after I read the comment. So here's a comment. It's from a user named Charlie Mack, and they said, "Thanks for making this video. I'd like to comment on a mistake that everyone makes and suggest they adopt this accurate and easy explanation. It's not an MLM. MLM stands for multi-level marketing. You therefore cannot say N multi-level marketing. Why is this important? Multi-level marketing is something you do with its own definition. Technically and practically, it is an endless chain recruiting, which is inherently flawed and illegal. Only appears legal because they haven't been busted yet. So saying an MLM might suggest that each company is different, when in fact you are always committing the same act. This, the act of MLMing, that is why the result is always the same regardless of the company you do it with. People fall into the trap of going from company to company thinking the next will be different. Example, the act of robbery is the same regardless of whether you hit a bank that has no money or a jewelry store that has diamonds. This is how the definition of MLMing should be conveyed. It's something you do and it's not a product or company. Hope that helps." I do agree with you, Charlie, as you know, because we did talk in the comments. What I did want to say is I think the reason why everyone says NMLM is because that is the easiest way to categorize all of these companies into one actual group. And it's just easier, especially within the anti-MLM community, it's just easier for us to group it all into one. Now, the next comment that I got was from someone named Jenny Williams. And she said, "This is such a good video. MLMs need to die off yesterday." You telling me? I despise them. I'm a vegan food blogger and YouTuber, and I cannot tell you how many humbots are targeting the vegan community creators because vegan is so popular and trendy right now, and they are trying to capitalize on it, claiming all their beauty and food products are vegan. It makes my blood boil. They PM me on Insta all the time, hoping I'm a sucker. I'm so not. Humbots are ruthless, pushy, and we will continue to take them down. Yes, we will continue to take them down. There was a comment from Monica Kama. She said, "I started Sensi, it's new in the Netherlands. What do you think about it? And I, of course, have a biased opinion about MLMs anyway, so I'm not the right person to ask. I can look into Scentsy, I can definitely do that. But there was a response from someone who is actually part of Scentsy. Now, I'm not going to call her a hunbot because she is not deserving of that title. She was extremely respectful, and from what she said, I really think that she is just doing this because she enjoys it. I'm Scentsy in the US and I just share. I've done well in 3 years. I love the products, bought for a year before I joined. I do a few key events and for the most part really enjoy it. I was at a loss for 2 years and now making a profit. I don't push, I don't hound anyone, just share. Also, don't buy what you don't want. That's one of the reasons I choose this over others. The DSA rules and our compliance is a stickler that they are even playing fields for all, what you can post socially and so forth. So I really do hope that they do have some kind of policy and procedure on what they can say on social media, because there are a lot of companies out there that are part of the MLM industry that are making completely crazy claims. If you watched my anti-MLM video for Arbonne, I actually talked about a few claims in that video. I'll link it below for you guys. Next comment. By Stargazer Lily. I wanted to share this comment because I love your username. That is my favorite flower of all time. And you said, girl, you're hilarious. Thank you so much. I'm just being myself. I am even more intense in real life. I'm a little bit filtered on YouTube. So just think of this times like 10, and that's me in real life. But thank you for your comment. Cami Johanning. She asked me, how do you not get distracted while filming if you are by a window by a highway? Okay, I'm gonna post 2 pictures now. If you look at the picture of me with the selfie, if you guys actually notice, yes, there is a mic in the background. However, it is not compatible with my camera and I use the basic editing software, so I can't even convert it or anything like that. So even though it's a great mic, I can't use it. But going back to answering Cami. So if you look at that picture, the selfie that I took, right in front of me is that black curtain that you guys always see in all of my videos. And obviously behind me, there is the windows and the highway. And if you looked at the other picture, I have no idea how I didn't get any cars in that picture besides mine and the one that's turning, because you guys hear it all the time. There's literally cars like constantly. But anyway, if you look at, you know, those pictures, and then if you look at the picture of me with the selfie, to the right of the picture, I'm in one section of the store. There's actually a separate section. And that section has kind of like a consultation area where we sit down with customers if they've never used our products or never used CBD products in general. And we just kind of give them a background, education, that sort of thing, and recommendations on what we think would work for them. But of course, eventually it's up to them. But anyway, so we have this consultation area. And I talk to customers all day long at that spot. So I think I've just been able to completely tune it all out, and I think that that is why I don't get distracted. There are times where I do get a little bit distracted, but I think I've been able to kind of keep my composure because of the fact that I'm talking to customers all the time. Now, if you see a bunch of cuts in any of my videos recently, it's because I'm trying to cut out all of the noise, and I know that cutting videos is also not good. It's not good quality, and I get that, but I'm trying to at least keep the audio somewhat okay. But anyway, those are the comments and stories that you guys have told me that I wanted to react to, but there is one more story from one of my friends. This happened several years ago. She was part of an MLM, and she had a really good downline. She actually truly enjoyed doing it, but it just, in the end, it wasn't working for her. So all of a sudden, one of her family members became part of a health and fitness MLM. And so my friend, she decided that she's going to finally start living a healthier lifestyle. So she found a diet that she really wanted to try, and she felt that she could stick to it the most. And then she also found a bunch of free workouts on YouTube, which I will leave links to my favorite ones, Yoga with Adriene, Superhero Fitness TV, and any Tabata workout. I'll leave all of those below for you guys if you're interested in those. But anyway, so she found something that worked for her, found free workouts. Well, her family member actually got upset with her when she found out that she's doing this diet and these workouts and didn't sign up with her. Well, when my friend finally published her story about her experience in an MLM, which wasn't bad, but she did say that it wasn't for her anymore and she wasn't a huge fan of the structure. And so right after she posted that, her family member unfollowed her on all social media. And ever since then, over the past several years, it's been super awkward, and this family member doesn't talk to my friend anymore, and it's just super, super weird. So that is an example of how MLMs can actually, as dramatic as it sounds, how they can actually tear apart families. And it's really sad, and I feel so bad that this happened to my friend, but I mean, sometimes we just get sucked down the rabbit hole that there's just nothing we can do. But anyway, that was what I wanted to talk about. Stay tuned for more anti-MLM videos. If you want to be part of my anti-MLM Facebook group, I'll leave a link for it below. If you request it, I'll approve it as soon as I see it. So I wanted to put some bloopers at the end of this video, but before I do, this is Monica reporting from a highway. Bye! For medical reasons, I am not drinking actual wine, so I will be drinking water because for today's video, I will be reading some of and reacting to some of your comments and stories. So buckle up because some of these are going to be fucking interesting. That they even... The fuck? Babe! Babe!
What?
I hate you so much. Are you gone now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Blah, blah, blah.